All right, we are back. Blake Roberts, welcome back to the studio again.
Yeah, episode 2.
Round 2 of the same story.
We had a little bit of technical difficulties on the first one, so that's my apologies to you, Blake. But thanks for coming back anyway. You get to tell your story again. I know you hate doing that. So
I don't even know if I can remember the details.
You're going to have to introduce yourself. I told you your name, Blake Roberts. You tell us what you do a little bit, maybe how you got into hunting and your background.
Okay, so I run my own construction company. We basically do everything, remodels, new construction kind of stuff. But as far as the hunting goes, it's been ever since I feel like I could walk. I've pretty well been in the woods. Yeah, ever since I was little, my dad always deer hunted, my grandpa, so it's always been kind of like a bloodline thing where didn't really have a choice. That's just what I was going to grow up with. So
well, when you live in Paoli, boy, you got much else to do.
He lives in a holler in the middle of the
I
woods.
live in the middle of nowhere.
Besides skiing,
That's all you had to do was hunt.
Yeah, I'm not big, not good on my feet, so skiing was out. So
with the fake snow, anyway.
Yeah. That manufactured snow's different.
Yeah, we didn't mess with that stuff. This episode is brought to you by our wonderful sponsors, King's Home Furnishings and Design in Jasper. From appliances and mattresses to custom cabinetry and home upgrades, King's help you make your house feel like a home. Locally owned and backed by a price match guaranteed. Visit King's in Jasper or online at kingsofjasper.com. Give old Matt Stahl a call today. He'll get you set up. Stop scrolling and start driving. Classic Custom Carts is your one-stop shop for everything golf carts. Check out their beautiful new showroom in Washington, Indiana, where you can find a huge selection of new, refurbished, and fully customized carts. They're big on customization from lifts, wheels, lights, sound systems, next level builds that turn heads. Need financing? No problem. They've got great financing options available. Looking for value? Amazing deals happening right now. No matter your budget, there's something for everyone. Get free delivery within 25 miles. Classic Custom Carts. Custom rides, massive selection, unbeatable deals. Get in there today. United Excavating and General Contracting. Founded in 2008, offers a wide range of services like soil stabilization, site work, and everything from erosion control and demolition to water and sewer system installations. With over 15 years of experience and a dedicated team, they successfully completed projects for over 100 clients. For more details, visit their website or contact them directly. Support local and shop smart at Hillcrest Feed Supply in Montgomery. From quality livestock feed and pet supplies to farm and outdoor essentials, Hillcrest is what you need at prices you can trust. Stop by today and see why farmers and families across Daviess County rely on Hillcrest Feed and Supply. If you're from or traveling through Montgomery, Indiana, make sure you stop at Knepp's Amish Country Corner. From fresh baked goods and homemade treats to local meats, cheeses, and everyday essentials, Knepp's has a little bit of everything. Don't miss their weekly lunch specials. Perfect for a quick, delicious stop. That fish and brisket taco will make your belly send a thank you text. Knepp's Amish Country Corner. Worth to stop every time. Yeah, I grew up hunting, and you had any chances to chase any big deer other than last year? Have you had any close encounters?
I mean, kind of before we got into trail cameras, we'd see, one here and there, but we never really bought into the patterning deer with trail cameras until cell cameras, and then after that, I mean, there's a good result to it.
Changes the game. Changes the game for sure. So the story we're going to hear and talk about is that guy right up there. It's a little bit hard to see in this frame, but obviously you see the pictures and videos of him as you're watching this. But I mean, an absolute toad. So give us, where are you hunting? Like what property? Private, public?
It's kind of a mix between private, public.
Yeah.
Private access, public hunt, basically.
This is around your home, or you travel?
Yeah, it's fairly close to the home. Yeah.
That makes it nice, convenient.
It's walking
Not
distance.
Not like him.
Yeah, I gotta drive.
Driving out.
Yeah, you gotta drive an hour and a half private.
Yeah.
So this would have been a story from last year, not this past 25 season.
Yeah, 24.
This was a 24 season.
Yep.
So when was the first time you seen this deer? Have you been watching him? Have you had years of pictures of him?
Give the backstory.
Zero history. I had no recollection of this deer even existing. Me and my buddy just drive down the highway, and I look out, and I'm like, oh my God, where did that thing come from? And
so this was summertime, you seen him?
Yeah, it was late August, yeah.
Yeah, he was out in the field or what?
Yeah, he was out in a bean field. It was 20 minutes before dark, and we just kind of drive around just to see, there's been deer in there every evening, and I thought, you know what, let's just go out there and see what it is, and sure enough,
Yeah.
it was not the thing I was expecting.
Yeah. He sends me a picture. I'll never forget. He sends me a picture, and he was on cloud 9.
Well, rightfully
He
so.
said he's giant.
Yeah.
He was. I mean,
I had no idea that deer was 167 inches. No.
So, I mean, yeah, you see him the first time. How far away is he from where you're hunting?
He's at least a good 3/4 of a mile from where I am and where I knew I was going to hunt him, but I didn't know. Like, when a rut rolls around, you don't know.
Yeah,
he's going to go wherever he wants.
Yeah, he could be 5-10 miles away. We've had that happen plenty of times. But
yeah, he could go. There's multiple ways he could have went, and why he chose my way, I have no clue.
Lord
you-
was
you
looking
kin-
out for you. Buddy.
you kind of had an idea, or you were pretty sure that he was going to come, because a lot of deer you see in that bean field end up.
Yeah, they end up right where
you
we end
hunt.
up hunting. Yeah, so it was a good chance that he was going to travel through there. It was just a matter of time, or a matter of saying, like, when was he going to choose go that way. So, I mean, it was kind of a crapshoot, but I also in my mind had it like, I'm going to kill that deer this year.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts. If he comes that way.
I remember you telling me that. You sent me the picture. You said, I will kill this deer this year.
Yeah.
Boy,
You
so
did.
summertime, you said. You
He
knew
called
what was going to happen.
He called a shot.
My
The way he summered, he was crossing the highway only one direction. I never seen him come out of the woods on the opposite side of the highway. He was always crossing from my side of the highway over. So he was summering very close to where I would hunt in the fall.
Yeah.
So depending on what Doze did, what he was after, like where he wanted to be, like he wanted to be there somewhere.
You make you a little nervous though when you know he's crossing this highway a lot.
Oh yeah, I personally almost hit him. So
Really?
this was like in June. I didn't realize it was that deer, but whenever I almost hit him, I could see the club, the palmation on the side.
Yeah, that's pretty distinct.
Yeah. So it looked in velvet. Whenever it was early velvet, it just looked like a big ball.
I bet.
So you could tell like that. That's the characteristic. That was who it was.
And it would have been crazy to see what he did before. Like, did he have all that weird stuff? I just wonder. If he blew up, was he just a normal 8-pointer at that point? Did something happen where
In that area in my life.
shoot, maybe he just moved right in that summer and said, this looks like a good place.
I guess
You guys around here can't hunt worth their crap. So
he
was wrong, wasn't he?
There's a few good ones, especially Martin County. But yeah, that deer for where I was, that was a total freak.
Yeah, no, it's insane. So you seen him in the summer? Did you watch him all fall? Were you getting pictures of him on your trail cams or anything like that?
I didn't have any trail cam pictures until mid-October. We had a cold front like the 15th or 16th that year, and my dad texted me the next day after he got the picture, and he was like, "You'll never believe who just showed up." And I kind of did, but I also was like, "Wow, this actually could be."
So
this could be
you
real.
weren't hunting on that cold front in October.
No, I was working.
So you got him a picture then. He was like, "All right, I'm going in after him right now."
I went the next day thinking, there's a good chance.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
I could see this deer.
Well, describe this property that you're getting him on. Is this hilly country? Is this thick bedding? Was it log? Like, what's going
It
on?
is. It is an open woods, and full disclosure, I killed him 150 yards off the road. Like I was.
You was watching
It's steep.
semis drive by.
It's a steep
It's
cliff
steep.
face. Like there's nothing about it that unless you've been in that woods that you'd look at and go, "There's no way there's no way I'd kill a deer up there."
So is the highway below you and you're going up?
It's a county road, but yeah, it's below.
The road, whatever.
Yeah, it's below. So I'm basically walking from my house where I live now and walking 200 or 300 yards up the road and then veering off and going up into the woods.
You can be there quick if you want.
Yeah, very quick. The morning I killed him, I was in there. It was about as fast as you could go.
So next day, you got the picture. You went in there, hunted him. Didn't see him, obviously.
Yep.
So what happened after that?
So after that, he kind of went just MIA for a week because it warmed back up. He wasn't moving around. Obviously, he wasn't being active. And then 3rd or 4th of November, or the end of October, we get a picture of him at 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's the starting phase of them moving through the nighttime, checking scrapes, all the mature ones anyways. And he finally daylights on camera. He never daylighted on camera for me.
Really?
I never had a daylight picture of him. Neighbors did.
So you knew about, neighbors knew about it?
Yeah, until I shot him, I didn't know anybody else. I mean, he was kind of a deer. Everybody was like,
so everybody was
telling him. I got pictures of him.
Very common, obviously big deer. No people, neighbors
don't
talk about.
No, nobody's like, oh man, you ought to see the deer. I got him. Not when you live around there. There's no big parcels that distinctly like separate you from the public. It's all 5 to 10 acre parcels that go up to the backside of public. So it's not like I'm going to tell somebody this and
right.
Which you were using one of them 5 acre pieces to access the public.
Yeah, it was a 12 or 13 acres that I was using to access.
So that helped you a lot. Because people weren't able to get into that area without. It'd be harder to get in there without.
It would be way harder to get in without messing any deer up.
Right. Yeah. Give us a little bit of how you're getting in there. How are you getting in there discreetly? Is what I'm wanting to picture, get an idea of what you're doing to stay smart about it and not bump this deer out.
So we've always kept a 4-wheeler trail cleared onto the neighbors, and he's always let us ride and stuff like that, cut firewood. So we've always had a trail that kind of accesses and kind of keeps your noise down. As far as, I mean, it's just like a roadway. They're always used to noise around that 4-wheeler trail, so it's kind of like something they ignore.
Right.
So using 4-wheeler trails and then 40 yards off of the private onto the public, getting on there and then getting on the deer.
Right, so there's a little bit of strategy to how you have this set up and how you're able to get in and out.
Yeah, it was, those deer around there don't have any fields other than what I'd seen him in. So it's all woods between us and the deer, so they could be bedded anywhere.
Right.
But to get access through an open woods where they're not necessarily bedding in the nighttime, and like it's not an area they would want to be just hanging out in.
Right. Okay, so you get in there. Let's get back to your November. He shows up at dark. Now what's happening?
So now it's just waiting for the daylight picture. I usually don't try to make a move unless it's like, all right, he's consistently going through there, it's going to happen. And 2 or 3 days go by, we get another picture, and then the 8th rolls around. We haven't had any pictures between like the 4th and the 8th, so I thought, you know what, I'm just kind of going to leave this deer alone. And
during the prime time.
Yeah, during the prime time, I really don't want to push it because it is public and there's 600 acres across the road from that. This is just a 40-acre piece. I don't want to push him over there and give him an opportunity.
I mean, one wrong move maybe, and he's off the property for...
If that deer has any kind of brains, he's out of there.
Yeah.
As soon as he figures it out, and I didn't want to take that chance.
Yeah. So you were playing it cool. You weren't pressuring it. You weren't like,
No.
I just got to get in there right now.
No.
I think that's a big, takeaway to that is patience and not just blowing places up, going in every day. Deer getting used to you're walking through there. Well, I'm not going through there at this time because there's a guy that walks through here every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. Now you waited for the daylight picture. So when did it come?
It never did. The day he daylighted when I seen him was the day I killed him.
So you said, forget it. I'm going to go today.
I did.
What made you go that day? Or what happened?
It was just like something told me I need to go. I slept in that day. My dad had a picture of him going in. He texted me. He was like, hey, he was going in that area.
Sucker said he slept in on like November 8th or 9th.
Yeah, I may have messed up.
The guy works hard.
May have messed up.
It was a little warm. I thought, it doesn't feel right, but I think I should go. And I kind of just went back to sleep, and then my dad called me.
He said the old lady was feeling warm.
Oh, yeah. Cuddle up next to this. I ain't gonna go sit in no tree. Heck that. My dad texted me that picture, and he said, hey, he went in there. I was like, well, maybe I ought to go. So I get dressed as fast as I can. I kind of go through the woods probably faster than you should. And I'm in a climber, so I have to get all my stuff off, and I'm making noise at the base of this tree and trying to just get in the tree.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and a little 8-pointer comes by right after daylight, and then not too long after that, a spike. And I text my dad, and I asked him, I said, was there any little bucks with him or anything? And he said, well, 20 minutes before that, there was a spike in there. I was like, well,
yeah,
okay, one just come back from where they were headed. Maybe he's heading with another deer or something.
Yeah.
So I wait, and 9:05, 9:10, I see a deer walking above me, a complete 60, 80 yards above where that spike come through, and I'm like, I'm just trying to find him through the brush, and he finally shows himself, and it's him. I thought, oh no. This is like, I'm not prepared for this.
So the way it is, he's above you, right?
Yeah, I'm 20 foot up in a tree, and the steepness of the hill made him almost eye level.
Okay.
So I'm eye level, and he's 45 yards.
Well, that's when you first seen him.
That's when I first seen him. So I immediately grab my bow, draw back, and I know he's 40, 45 yards, so I'm getting ready to shoot this deer. I'm like, the trail he's on is going to take him even further away, so I might as well try.
Yeah.
So I get pulled back, I stop him, and he stops behind a tree. So I was like, crap. Well, he starts walking again. I pull out a grunt call, and I kind of just lean around the tree and pop a few grunts at him. He spins his head, shakes his rack, and just takes off walking.
Away.
And no, he's walking right at me.
Oh.
At this point, he's walking.
He's off the trail, but you thought he was going. He's coming.
He deadlined right at me. And at this point, I am beside myself. I have no idea what is going on. I don't even know. After that, it was blank for 5 to 10 seconds. This is going to happen. So he starts walking down the hill at me, and the way that I'm set up is I've got a treetop that had blowed out of the tree next to the one I climbed, and it's laying down the hill at an angle. So the deer has to walk at me, but can either go left or right, and the way he decided to go was to his right, a kind of quarter to me instead of dead at me. And when he did that, he was at 10, 12 yards. And I know there's a lot of people that don't like frontal shots, but that deer, I had no other choice. He stopped, and at that point, he knew something was up. So it was
you
time
put
to
it
go.
right down the pipe.
So it was, top of the shoulder, come out behind the opposite back shoulder, front shoulder. So.
And we're talking about a guy that's shooting competitions.
Yeah. Can
and
shoot a bow.
The sharpest shooter around.
I picked
to
a
shoot
hair
at 10 yards.
I picked a hair out, and I put my pin on that hair and said, I'm going to hit there.
He said a white lightning is going to hit.
Snowbow.
Snowbow. That's snowbow.
The
It's got white limbs.
The white limb traverse.
Don't even get me started.
Oh my goodness! But if I had to choose one person to make the shot, it would be Blake. Yeah, that's not a shot that you normally want to take. Probably not.
No,
but
I don't recommend it for somebody who's not that confident.
You can shoot a bow. I mean, you.
I not toot my own horn, but I can shoot a bow. I practice way too much not to be able to.
I mean, I went and shot that shoot with you here. Was it last year one time?
Yeah.
He misses a little high, and he's like, "Oh, my sight's half yard too high."
That's a big deal.
I'm like, "What are you talking about? A hat, Logan? Come on."
I got 5 yards worth of this.
I'm sitting here with a fixed pin. My first pin is 30, and I'm trying to gap shoot targets, and he's half yard. I was out of my league.
Yeah.
I didn't used to be that way, but you get tired of hitting deer in the wrong spot, so it makes a difference.
So you put the practice in. So you earned it. You put all that time in just to have to shoot it at 10 feet, 10 yards, whatever. But
you gotta make it count when it counts.
You earned it, golly.
I was fully prepared to shoot that deer at 40 yards. I don't.
That's
it doesn't scare me.
Chip shot. Yeah. So you grunted him in. Didn't you? I think you remember saying you said something about you had to shake the dust off of that grunt.
Oh yeah, that old grunt call. Yeah, that was Jason Van Meter gave me that call when I was, oh God, I think I was in my teens.
A last minute decision.
Yeah, and I thought, he could be an aggressive deer, and I have no characteristics, no history. I was like, you know what, I'll try it.
Yeah, shoot.
It worked. At that point, might as well.
And at that point, I thought, this is a deer that's worth chasing. So,
what kind of sequence did you give? Did you give him just like a one little like, or like a?
No, it was just like a pop. I guess what I'd call pop grunt, like when they're chasing and they just kind of.
So you just gave him a little bit of that.
Yeah, and it was. Honestly, it was probably just me shaking that bad that made that happen.
He meant to say "man," he went "man."
Yeah, I kind of. It probably sounded like a doe bleat.
I know what you mean. There's times where you try to like stop it. He's like, you can't get it out. It's like a horse.
Oh yeah, you're just so shook up. You're just like making air come out. You don't care how it comes out. Just make a noise.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I did something right because he just turned on a dime.
Can't beat that.
No.
So you shot him. Smoked him. Did you watch him? Did he drop? Did he run off?
Oh yeah, that was the surreal moment. Is whenever I see him go down the hill and lose consciousness and fall. I see it all happen, and I don't have to worry about where he went. I just know he's dead.
Old boy got dizzy, didn't he?
Oh, he got dizzy, fell.
Well, I'm glad he didn't hit a tree and break his head off like his deer.
Oh God! Well, that was before he even shot it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man, but then after that, it's like he's dead. It's over. And it's like, then I imagine you were calm during the shot, everything. Like you just kind of go in killer mode, and then once he's like down, he's down.
When you see a deer fall, it is
you lose it
instant.
You lose it.
I'm ready. I'm calling everybody, and the first person you call is your dad, and he answers, and he goes, "Well, get down out of the tree. Before you fall out of the tree."
He said, "Is he down?"
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit of excitement, but at the same time, his dad mode takes over, and he's like, "All right, get down. Don't even waste your time."
My dad said the same thing.
You need to get out of the tree before you fall, just like that deer did.
Yeah, if it's a no doubter, then just get down. You know he's dead. Yeah, before you fall and break something besides the deer, just
Yeah, that's cool. So did you wait till your dad came, or what happened?
No, he was out of town. Everybody was out of town. My buddy Levi, he was scouting a place for a government or like a state land hunt. He was in Corden. He was driving through downtown Corden when I FaceTimed him. Yeah, I had just my wife and kids, and luckily he was on the private when he died, so I had 4-wheeler. Just drove right up to him. I didn't really need the help. It was just like, I need somebody else to witness this.
Yeah, of course. That's the best part, is getting people around to see it.
Oh, yeah.
He FaceTimed me, and I was like, I was in my truck driving to go hunt.
Oh, you was going?
I was going to hunt. I was on the way to the farm because I had something going that morning. I couldn't go in until 10:30 or something.
Was that not the morning you got a picture of Splitter in daylight and you were doing sighting or something?
I couldn't remember, yeah. But, yeah, he FaceTimed me. He's like, I got him. I'm like, what do you mean you got him? You had 10 different bucks over 140 up there. Which one? He's like, I got turkey foot. I got him. I was like, oh my goodness. And he just shows me that big old split thing, and I was like, oh my goodness.
It was
like, what are the odds?
Yeah, that was a hard moment to live in because it didn't feel real at all.
So was he bigger than you thought? Smaller than you thought?
There was no ground shrinkage. He actually grew. He grew 20 inches.
He's a lot bigger than what the camera showed.
Looking at pictures that you've sent and I've seen, it's like in person, like until you like hold it and see it, it's like you cannot get an understanding of mass through a picture typically.
No.
And this thing is an absolute monster when it comes to that. If it was like a water displacement measurement, this sucker would, fill the tub. Water would be going over top.
He's for that kind of thing to happen, and it was all unbelievable to the fact of I called my shots.
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew within 2 or 3 days when I just said in the truck that day in August, I was like, hey, November 7th through the 9th, I'm killing that deer.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. So was anybody else hunting on that property? Public, obviously, yes, but anybody else that
could
access it through that.
Other than me and my dad, nobody.
Okay. You can call it luck, but he did the same thing this year out of the exact same tree on another buck.
Yeah.
So
within a day of that one. Yeah.
Really, same spot, same tree,
it's
pretty much.
There's something about that. I found a spot that's...
Yeah, and there's places like that. Everywhere there's a setup, deer use it. If you don't blow it up and screw it up, deer going to use it.
And the access points make the world's difference as far as that aspect goes. If you're not going into places... If you're going into places and you're bumping deer, even a doe... Even an old mature doe is still going to give that sign to other deer, like, hey, she's leading the herd most of the
time. Something's wrong.
So,
something's off.
Yeah,
but
danger.
Another thing is, too, like, I know where he's at there. You could access it from that road. Like, anybody can. It's public property.
Just walk straight up.
But the deer actually cross the road right there. So anybody that parks there to hunt is ruining their hunt.
But they would never know.
And they would never know it.
No. And that's... we've just learned that over the years. That's where I grew up. I've never seen a deer come off there like this. Like, there's not a lot of mature deer that get killed over there because of the access points. Like, they just know something is up whenever they get the vehicle parked to access.
Right. So your biggest thing on killing this deer, or any of those deers, you think, is how you're getting in and out.
Well, he's walking from his house. There's no vehicle there. There's nothing there to.
Yeah, there's no noise. Yeah. There's just a flashlight on top of my head going in.
I was going to ask you that. You use a light going in?
Most of the time, yeah.
See, I don't know. You hear people go back and forth on flashlights. It's like deer see lights. You're quieter if you can see what you're doing. You know what I mean?
They're going to be more scared of noise than they will of anything they'll ever see.
If you go in dark and you're kicking sticks, limbs, whatever, you're making a lot more noise. If you got a light.
I heard somebody explain it one time. They said, are you going to be more scared if somebody drives in your driveway with the lights on or with the lights off their vehicle?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it kind of makes sense. I don't know.
I mean, if they can't see what they're hearing, that's even worse.
Yeah, they're like, I'm not even leaving a chance to some predator come.
They live in that woods or that section that you're going into. They live there, so they know almost all the time where other deer are, where other predators are. They know what's going on.
Right.
And if something's not making the right noise or the right amount of noise, it's instantly going to make something go off. Like, hey, probably not.
It's something that I don't know how I feel about it because I don't usually use a light.
I don't either. If there's
but then I walk in 90% of the time in the gray light almost. Like, I don't go sit in my stand for an hour before. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
so I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I've killed a lot of deer using flashlights. Yeah. So I don't.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah.
I would honestly say more than 80, 85, 90% of the people use lights. Mm-hmm.
Even at gray light. There's a lot of people that would just use a flashlight at gray light. But the flashlight allows you, if you're walking in an hour before daylight, even just a flashlight, not a green light, you can see where you're walking.
You can be a lot quieter.
Yeah, you can be a lot more conscious of where you're going.
I've heard, I forget who it was, saying that when they walk in, probably not in the morning, dark, but like if you're going in the afternoon, he'll just walk real slow and like just poke along, be like cluck like a turkey or hen, something, and just to act like a natural animal.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I get it.
I could buy it.
But what if they're like watching you?
But if it's at dark.
What the heck is this guy doing?
But if you're at dark, even acting like a turkey, that's not going to be something that's normal to them.
Yeah.
Because a bird like that it's a bird. It's not waking up till that gray light.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do it in the morning. That's not going to work.
No.
Like dark. It's not going to work.
Honestly. No. You're not going to walk around howling like a coyote either, so.
True.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the...
if you've ever hunted public, you've probably seen somebody walk in with a flashlight.
Yeah.
And a deer not being able... I still am convinced they don't see colors. So, if they're just seeing a flash going through the woods, if you've ever watched somebody walk through the woods with a flashlight, if you have enough vegetation between you and them, it's just little flashes.
It seems like it's so much brighter, but you're right. If you see something off, it is like not even hardly there. It's like almost like an orb disappearing. And
you'll lose it more time than you will find it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, let's let the people decide.
What do you guys do?
Drop a comment.
Tell us what you do. Do you use
What's
a
the
light
best way to do it?
I mean, golly,
I'd be curious.
It'd be sick to have like the dude that does the drone stuff. Like compare if deer more apt to get up and move with a light or without a light.
Well, that right there, I mean, he's putting a lot of spotlight on him.
Yeah, and that's
always
true.
run.
People every time you're looking at deer with those, you're just boom, and that's a freaking.
You go spotlighting the deer out in the middle of the field. I mean, unless you're causing them, like if they're far enough away from you, they're not thinking anything of it. It's a roadway, so they're used to headlights, tail lights, stuff like that.
The person looking at the thing is the person looking at the flashlight. You're seeing the whole aspect of where the light is going.
Yeah.
What's looking at it, you're just seeing that little circle. You know what I mean? You're not
seeing the array
cone
of the flashlight. Yeah.
I'm gonna start using flashlights, boys.
I might use a spotlight.
Shoot. Now help. Mount it on your bow or gun. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, hey. For predators.
Do not
for predators.
Make it easier for sure.
Yeah, I've never seen flashlights as an argument. I don't see how people make arguments out of everything.
Well, of course.
So it's not.
Good.
Everybody has success with different stuff.
Good content.
Yeah, it's not.
It's all a matter of preference.
Yeah, it's. What do you feel confident in? Heck, with that, what everybody's opinion is.
Just like a lure.
Yeah.
If you don't have confidence in that
if
lure,
it's not,
you will not catch them.
You won't. You just don't work it right. I don't know what it is. If it's not the right it's all down to color on jigs. That's a whole nother conversation.
And we're gonna have that later this spring when we go out and catch a messy crappie.
I'm ready.
That'd be nice.
I'm ready for it to warm up. It's time.
It is time, especially
You're biting at the bit, ain't you?
I'm biting at the bit for that and turkeys. Deer season's over. I have nothing to do now, so I'm ready for fishing.
Can't argue with that. Yeah. So, back to this deer a little bit. He scored, what'd you say, 160 something?
It was 167 and 2/8. That's what the taxidermist scored him at.
So it's close.
So he's
and it's a
tank.
mainframe 8-pointer with 3 extras.
Yeah.
Big.
That's big.
So be careful about claiming you've seen a 150-inch 8-pointer or a 160-inch 8-pointer. That's a big deer.
It takes a lot.
That is a once in a lifetime 8-pointer around here.
Oh, yeah. That's big.
Yeah, I'm telling you, in the woods, that's a whole nother animal. That's not even right. Yeah. It's not.
Man, we got anything else to add before we wrap it up here? Anybody? Any more arguing points, or just ready to get on to the fishing, turkey hunting?
I have nothing to argue about. What I use works. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
can't beat that. So the main takeaways is access. Got to have good access. Use a light walking in. Shoot your bow.
Play your wind.
Play the wind.
And play your wind. Wind and access. Yeah, definitely. Don't be scared to hunt marginal winds, but definitely take advantage of the for sure. This is going to work no matter what.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. So yeah, I'm glad you came back over. We got this worked. Hopefully this is this makes it, and everybody gets to hear your story.
Yeah, hopefully nobody thinks I'm deaf trying to talk. No voice coming out.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Well, thanks for joining us. Everybody, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
If you got any comments or anything, suggestions, whatever, comment, like, and share it. Do whatever you got to do so more people can watch, and we can keep doing these episodes. So, Blake, thanks for coming. If you need any work done, call up Blake. Blake's Carpentry.
What's Robert's Carpentry.
Robert's Carpentry out of Paoli. So give him a call. Thank you.